Hi everyone, it's Maybelle. I'm back with a special reading today. We're going to do a reading all about the chakras, and I have 3 piles for you to choose from. We have the Rainbow Chakra Bracelet for pile number 1. We have the Rainbow Crystal Point Necklace for pile number 2. And we have the Rainbow Heart Pendant for pile number 3. Please like, subscribe, and share if you haven't done so already. You can take a moment to select pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. And we're going to go ahead and start with pile number 1. Alright. Hi, pile number 1. For those of you that chose the Chakra Rainbow Colored Bracelet, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. I'm going to start with the chakra dice and see what is the most important chakra that you should be focused on at this time. Okay, so you got orange, which is the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra would be creativity, sexuality, creativity, passion. Problems having to do with sacral chakra issues might be low sex drive, creative blockages, painful periods for females, and infertility problems. Some stones that help, crystals that help, are citrine. Sacral poses in yoga might help. Eating things that are orange. Meditating, affirmations, drinking more water, and chanting the sound ooh. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull some cards next. So we'll start with the root chakra. What does pile number 1 need to know about the root chakra? Okay, clouds, shape-shifting. I have another one coming out right here. And dragonfly emergence. So the red root chakra is a card, or the chakra of stability, security, feeling stable. Shape-shifting, you may feel as though you kind of have to not put up a front, but maybe you're not feeling into that yet, so it may be emerging, and so, or changing, something that you are ready for now. Dragonflies, I think their life cycle, they spend like 4 years as the babies, you know, before they're an adult. So perhaps coming into your stability or security, the shape-shifting card is kind of like a card of play with your outward appearance, kind of play with your outfits and how they make you feel, play with different styles of either clothing or makeup or hairstyles, things like that. Also, like, you know, standing, kind of change, you can change your posture, you can take deeper breaths, you can see how does that make you feel as well, when you kind of like intentionally sit or intentionally speak to someone or intentionally dress. I'm also getting to dress for certain things. You may want to wear red to important meetings. Alright, so next we're going to pull a card for the orange sacral chakra for pile number 2. Orange sacral chakra for pile number 2. Okay, so that's card number 6, energy and fragmented energy. So you may feel as though you have energy kind of all over the place, not really stable in emotions. The water is emotions. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna stop that sound. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. So fragmented energy, especially having to do with the sacral chakra, might be creative projects left unfinished, not really knowing where your passions lie, perhaps needing to cut the cords in with past relationship energy. You may no longer be with ex-partners, but your energy may be fragmented. Emotions may be kind of leaving you feeling like there's parts missing, and cut back those cords and call back your energy. There are many like meditations on YouTube that can help with that, or you may want to get speak to a professional. Alright, next we're going to pull yellow solar plexus cards. So I'm going to pick, that one came out pretty fast. Okay, so protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So yellow solar plexus would be about self-confidence. Perhaps you have something that you are kind of hoping for, and right now it looks like you're being asked to protect those ideas. They are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you are ready. So at the moment, perhaps work on them a little bit more, maybe, in conjunction with the orange sacral chakra, heal that fragmented energy. And once that, because they all kind of flow together, right? So once that is helped, perhaps it will be of benefit to the yellow solar plexus and your confidence and your self-esteem. Alright, so next I'm going to pull for the green heart chakra. And some of these will kind of show connections, like that one does talk about keeping things close to your heart. Alright, green chakra for pile number 1. Okay, Badger, bring your life into balance. Archangels Mary and Sandalphon. And you can see that the two badgers can be heard. They can be pretty, I want to say vicious. So bring your life into balance, and that would be having to do with the heart chakra. So, I'm getting, maybe in the past, like different relationships have maybe hurt, and you may be wanting to heal from past hurts, and your dream, she's holding her heart there, so she may be wanting to feel love in a new way, feel a balanced, happy, stable relationship, have a soul partner that is different than what has been in the past. So from the cards, it tells me that you can do this. It's just looking like you have to heal that fragmented energy. And especially since that was the one that was the most important to focus on right now. Alright, so blue throat chakra. And blue is the card, or the chakra for communication, talent. So you may have a talent for speaking, and or you may find that practicing will make you more talented. You may be talented in singing. You may want to use that to help you. So your talent may have something to do with your dreams. You can change your energy by singing or dancing. So if that's something that you do, or you do well, or you enjoy, that may help. Just make sure that you make time for that, because it does talk about bring your life into balance. Alright, so next we're going to pull a card for the indigo or third eye chakra. For pile number 1. Okay, and pile number 1 you got clairsentience. Clairsentience is the most natural of all psychic senses. It is the ability to sense the emotions or feelings of other people, animals, and your surroundings, as well as spirit people. Don't underestimate the power of clairsentience. It can assist you in all areas of your life and enhance your connection with spirit. Our bodies act as one big psychic antenna. When meeting someone for the first time, most of us have a gut response, or when walking into a room, it's possible to feel vibrations. So this is also felt through, clairsentience is felt through the solar plexus center. You can strengthen this ability by practicing daily. Focus on your solar plexus center and ask yourself what you're feeling. Be sure to do this when meeting someone new or making an important decision. When you start asking how you're feeling, tuning into your solar plexus and paying attention, this psychic ability can strengthen and grow. So again, it's, right there in the center. So how to strengthen the third eye chakra is, work on clairsentience. And what I'm also getting is the fragmented energy. Sometimes as, if you're sensitive and empathic and you kind of pick up other people's energies very easily or without even trying sometimes, some of that fragmented energy may not even be your own. And if it is other people's energy, bringing the chakras into balance would be a good idea. This card here, getting grounded, breathing into that center, and this card also talking about protection. So protect yourself from other people's energy is also what I'm getting with that. Alright, so purple crown chakra for pile number 1. Okay, so for purple crown chakra we got 31, and the question why. The crown chakra is our connection, our spirituality, and you may want to look into like the Akashic records. I'm looking at that. There's a book of higher knowledge or higher learning. And the reason why would just be to bring that all into balance. and perhaps share your talent with others. But to do that, you would need to protect yourself first. Alright, so now I'm going to just kind of do a couple cards for connecting them all together. And we're going to do a little chakra and tarot reading. So we're connecting them all together and bringing them into balance. What does pile number 1 need to know? Pile number 1, you are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. So, yeah, so, you know, her kind of feeling kind of out there, you know, under a tree, and it did say, like, protect yourself, protect your heart, until you're ready to, like, share it, or, like, release, you know, it's almost trying to keep it quiet, you know, but Spirit is saying you're not alone. What does pile number 1 need to know? Connecting all the chakras together. Okay, Foggy Bog, have patience. And that's card number 18. 8 and 1 is 9. That is close to a completion. So this may have, you know, you may have felt this kind of imbalance for a long time. You may have felt alone for a long time. And right now you may feel as though you don't know, like you can't see, there's not real clarity. And with this card here coming out, why? You may be asking why. Why do you have to go through this? Or why is you know, why are you feeling this way? Just have patience and know that you are not alone. In this foggy kind of moment, it's not a good idea to really kind of like move forward. So again, this card talks about being ready, protecting them until being ready, and then this card I think is the main focus, healing that fragmented energy so that you truly know how you feel. And when you know how you feel, then you know, the fog will clear and you'll know what it is and like how you feel, your feelings and your you're better than prepared to make decisions because you know exactly, like you would trust yourself and your decisions. Alright, so next we're going to do a little tarot reading. What does pile number 1 need to know? Okay, 4 of coins. Pile number 1. 10 of wands. And 10 of swords. Oh my goodness. Okay, pile number 1. You've been through some painful times. You've been through some challenging times. You know, you may be struggling financially or holding back, holding on to a burdensome situation. There has been betrayal, so you're, you know, maybe holding on to betrayal, having been hurt in the past. 10 of wands and 10 of swords are endings though. They are completions, and so what that tells me is that, like, it's over. The cycle is over, and this might be 2 cycles, but also the color. This is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and so it has to do with chakras as well. So the colors also kind of show me the connection with the whole rest of the reading. 4 of coins, you may be blocking your heart, you may be holding back and you may be holding on to this betrayal, you may be holding on to a burdensome situation. So work on healing your energy, have patience, and, you know, instead of like just asking why, you know, that healing that will kind of help. And yeah, and like Four of Coins. Fours are numbers of stability. So building things on a solid foundation. But when he's holding on so tightly, he's not really opening his hands to any possible, you know, new opportunities. So, but you know, this card is saying at this time there needs to be some patience. Just know that you are not alone, and healing that fragmented energy would be the best. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, here's Nine of Wands. It shows that, you know, you've probably experienced some battles, you've stood up for yourself, and this doesn't look easy at all, but there is some fire left. There is, you know, some passion left, some creativity left. Like, you can do this. And behind that, the star. Hope, healing, and wish come true. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. This is maybe fire, swords, air sign, and pentacles. But this is the only major arcana, so you may be an Aquarius, or may be dealing with an Aquarius. Or that could just symbolize that hope and healing is not only possible once you let that burden go and release, you know, that hold. Continue to protect yourself and set firm boundaries, but you have hope, you know, hope and healing and a wish come true. All right, so we're going to do messages from heaven, communication cards, and then we'll be all done. What is the message from heaven for pile number 1? We will assist you in helping the important people in your life. Use love. And that's card number 44. So there's another card of, but that's a master number, so you don't have to add the master numbers together. But there's another card with 4s, so you may be seeing 4s, but you can get stable. We will assist you in helping the important people in your life. Use love. And that also kind of goes back to that talent card. You may have some talent in, there's something that you want to do. For now, maybe keep it to yourself until you can kind of heal that fragmented energy, and just have patience. All right, let's do one more message. Okay, seek professional help if you need to. All will be well. So yeah, so there's lots of you know, free resources like meditations and hypnosis and things that you can do online. But again, if you need professional assistance, just know that it's out there. And let me read from that book, because it actually might say a little bit more. Okay, if you are unsure in your current situation, why not seek extra information or get an expert to give you their opinion? No one knows the answers to every question, not even you. Your loved ones want you to know that we'll support you by helping to bring the right person to assist you. Explore various options before you decide. So that is the reading for pile number 1, the Rainbow Chakra bracelet. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you're sticking around for pile number 2, that's up next. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose the Rainbow Crystal Point necklace, this reading is for you. First, we are going to do a chakra dice reading to find out what chakra should be your main focus at this time for pile number 2. Okay, so you got the purple, which is the crown chakra. And that is your connection to spirit, spirituality. Okay, pile number 2, I had to change the battery. Some issues in the crown chakra might exhibit themselves as poor sleep habits, and it might be difficult to meditate, and there might be like an emotional disconnect between the body and the emotions. Alright, and some of the ways that can be helped is with quartz crystals, yoga poses such as inversions, working on, just got a text message right now, so I always look at omens as messages, and so you may work on like strengthening your messages, trusting like messages that you hear, like the dog barking, what does that mean to you in your life, like right at this moment, or signs and symbols and things like that. Try and strengthen your connection, your trust. So looking at this little note that I have here, mantras, affirmations, meditations. This talks about ginger and herbal teas and chanting the sound E. Alright, so those are some ways that the crown chakra can be helped. I'm going to go ahead and start with pulling the oracle cards now for your reading. Okay, the same 2 cards that came out in pile number 1 just flew off the top of the deck. But we're going to shuffle and do pile number 2. Pile number 2, what is the message for the red root chakra? Okay, stone people and vigilance. Okay, and Dragonfly Emergence wanted to come out again, so that card did come out for pile number 1. Emergence is something that has been kind of in the stages of kind of development for a while, and it is ready to emerge. Dragonflies are not adults until I think they're 4 years old. Stone people and vigilance. I think I'm going to look at the book on that. Although what I'm getting is having to do with maybe like your family, your history, your past, your ancestors. The red root chakra is a card of, or a chakra of stability, security, being stable, feeling safe. So having vigilance in something. Let's look at the book on that one. Okay, so this card does talk about like earth elements and standing strong over time, and remain vigilant at this time, but not out of fear. Vigilant simply means opening up your mind and senses to information as it is presented to you through your eyes, ears, physical sensations, and detached thoughts. It is especially true in two main areas. First, follow any gut feelings that tell you to be wary about someone or something. Second, pay close attention to an important opportunity that presents itself, one that may enhance your life and the lives of others, and maintain your vigilance of the clues around you and inside of you. Assess what is emanating from your body, and then sort out any conditioned responses from what is purely instinctual. Examine the situation with heart, intuition, and mind in harmony, for this is how vigilance serves you. Detach, take a breath, and stand tall in your stature. So, yeah, like, what I'm getting from this is like that, kind of like healing from past issues and ancestral baggage might be like something that you want to look into, if you're feeling like you're either stuck in like fight, flight, or fight mode all the time. So yeah, since we're talking about the red root chakra, you want to make sure that you create a sense of stability, security, and you feel safe, and you want to be vigilant, but not like out of fear. So let's do next, we'll do the orange sacral chakra for pile number 2. Orange sacral chakra for pile number 2. Okay, joyous fun, and that's 7 energy. So yeah, so you, it looks like because of maybe past issues or being overly fearful, you may be preventing yourself from having like joyous fun, which would help your creativity, your passion, your sensuality, and sexuality. Alright, so next we're going to do yellow solar plexus chakra for pile number 2. Okay, protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Pile number 1 also got this, so you may be watching both readings. I'm going to pull another one just in case. Okay, motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. And so, yeah, so protecting your dreams until it's time, until you're ready, and like maybe lacking the motivation to do something, either having too much motivation and kind of like, telling people too early, or this could be also maybe having too much fun, since the dragonflies are not adults for 4 years, maybe being a little bit like having too much fun and not being vigilant or careful in your planning of your security and stuff. So you want to make sure that you're protecting your dreams, protecting your future. But the motivation, it could be also a lack of motivation, or kind of like not knowing when to go for something. So we'll do green heart chakra next for pile number 2. Wow, butterfly, and it says be ready to transform with wisdom. So yeah, so when you learn something, or be ready to learn something, be open to learning something, and then be ready to transform and grow. The caterpillar evolves itself and emerges into a butterfly something completely different. Same as, you know, the dragonflies, except for that it takes them a lot longer. So this talks about being ready, and this one also talks about protect your dreams, hold them close to your heart until you're ready. And this one talks about motivation. So there's probably something that you are wanting to do. Just be vigilant. And at the bottom of the deck, giraffe, aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom, which this one says be ready to transform with wisdom. So maybe it's time to go back to school, or maybe learn something new, take a course in some kind of, you know, in something that you kind of been wanting to do, motivation. There may be a class beginning in springtime, or something that you want to begin in springtime. Alright, blue throat chakra for pile number 2. What is the card message for blue throat chakra for pile number 2? Talent. And that is also the same card as pile number 1. So we will take this other one that's popping out. Passion. So you may have a passion for something, and you may be talented. This is saying be ready to transform with wisdom. So something that you learn is going to help you. With vigilance, you can, you know, work on your talent, and you can also work on whatever it is you're passionate about. And that is blue throat chakra. So you may have a talent for some kind of speaking, or communicating, or writing, or acting, or dancing. Again, that may be something that you need to work on learning, or maybe getting some kind of accreditation or certification first. Alright, we're going to pull Indigo, third eye chakra card for pile number 2. Okay, calling cards from heaven. And this card talks about messages, signs, symbols, synchronicities. You got a feather, ladybug, butterfly, orange, I think orange-red butterfly, and another dragonfly there. Your loved ones are never more than a thought away. They're always around, sending you little signs like breadcrumbs on your path. You've selected this card as a reminder to reach out for a sign from heaven. So you may be waiting for something. You may be waiting for something to help you with your motivation. It may just be wisdom. This was talking about the purple, right? The connection with spirit. So perhaps looking for that sign, that message, sending loving thoughts and prayers from your heart to your spirit loved ones to indicate that you're ready to receive a sign of their love and support. Have faith and trust that they'll hear your prayers. And remember that your loved ones know how to get your attention. It could be a song on the radio, a bird perched on a windowsill, or a feather. Honestly, and you know, it can be anything. Intuitively, you'll know when you're getting a message from heaven. You'll feel it in your soul, and you'll know who sent it. Learn to trust those first instincts. Your loved ones and guides want you to know when they're around. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says it's important to be open, aware, and patient. Allow time for the flow of grace to happen. Sometimes they'll send you a message when you least expect it. Always share a moment of gratitude to Spirit for the love that they bring. And so you may be seeing butterflies and dragonflies especially. Hearing all of a sudden a lawnmower. That may mean something to someone out there. We will be pulling a card from the Messages from Heaven, so stick around for that. Okay, so the chakra that pile number 2 is told to focus on is next, Purple Crown Chakra. Let's get the message for Purple Crown Chakra, which is the one that is in focus. Card, or pile number 2. Where is pile number 2? Okay, that's too many. Let's do Purple Crown Chakra for pile number 2. Okay, a leg up, and that's card 34. 3 and 4 together is 7, and 7 is a number of like connection with spirituality or spirit. So a leg up, you may either need to focus on helping others or receiving help. And it is telling you that, calling cards from heaven, be ready to transform, motivation. I think they might be sending you messages to help motivate you, to help you find your passion, to help you find your talent, or to help you see your talent, and be expecting, messages. Alright, let us now connect them all together. So I'm going to pull a few cards just for our whole chakra reading and do a small tarot reading as well. And then we'll get the messages from heaven. Alright, what is the connected chakra message for pile number 2? Okay, caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So you may be helping others, you may be caring for someone may be, or you may be, helping others and finding your talent. Let's see. And again, this card with being stone people, you may have a talent for helping others, or being a good caregiver, but you also need to focus, on having some fun too. Alright, Ancient Oak Spirit Strength. So that may be either having the strength to kind of get through this, being a caregiver to others can be challenging. A lot of responsibility goes into that, and it calls for a lot of strength. A leg up also, maybe to help others, it does take kind of that strength to lift others up. Alright, connect them together, chakra reading, tarot reading, and then we're going to pull your tarot cards. What is the message for pile number 2? High Priestess. Message pile number 2. 2 of Cups. And 4 of Coins. Okay. So the High Priestess is a card of she who knows, or he who knows, but there's a female in this picture. The High Priestess is a card of deep knowing, a card of knowing and secrets. And that other card that was down here, keep things close to your heart until they're ready to be released. This card, he is also kind of holding them close to his chest, and this has to do with some type of partnership. So caregiver, a leg up, you may be helping someone or someone may be helping you. This may be something spiritual. It may be a connection that is highly spiritual. Two of Cups, partnership, relationship, soulmate. And Four of Coins, holding back or holding on. So there may be some kind of holding back or holding on to this situation. You need to have strength and trust, right? Because the focus was on the spiritual connection to source. And we experience that connection through all things. So we experience that through flowers and insects and, birds and animals and trees and, our food and the people that we know and love and come in contact with. But that connection is, ultimately you and source. But there is some type of spiritual connection here and some holding back or holding on. So I'm going to see, I guess what, if we can get one more card for pile number 2. Okay, Four of Swords. There is some kind of break or rest, some type of taking a step back from something. Perhaps there was a mental rest from this partnership and they're still like holding on to something. This can be a card of rest, rejuvenation, and healing. And we're just going to look back and see, have the strength to help someone or to be helped. Calling cards from heaven, talent and passion, motivation, protect yourself, make sure you're protecting yourself, and be ready to transform with wisdom. So I'd say learn what you can about a situation. Maybe ask for signs from spirit. They're ready to give them to you, and there's a deep knowing, partnership, holding back, holding on. So there are some secrets. But Four of Swords is, after some challenging time, the Four of Swords would come after the Three of Swords, which would be pain or heartache. So healing and rest or a break or a pause is needed. Alright, so next we're going to do, and again going back to that, and when you're ready, right, or having the motivation, maybe springtime. Springtime might be the time to act. Talent also would be act, right? So taking action, protecting your dreams until they're ready, protecting your dreams. This is a card also of rest and sleep, and maybe meditation would be a good idea. Meditation, since the purple chakra was the focus. Meditation, this card usually represents, in the normal Rider-Waite, he's kind of crisscross applesauce sitting in that cross-legged lotus position, and meditation would be a very good idea during this time. until something is ready. Just be vigilant. Alright, so messages from heaven, communication cards for pile number 2. Messages from heaven for pile number 2. Talk to us, we are still listening. And that's card number 10. Card number 10 is, 10s can be completions or endings. So there may be something that is a cycle ending. There are 2 owls here. It says, talk to us, we are still listening. And that message has been clear throughout this pile reading. Alright, let's get one more for pile number 2. Be creative. Look for ways to build, grow, and manifest. And that's card number 36. And that is 6 plus 3 is 9. I'm not sure if we had a 9 already. 7, 10. Be creative, look for ways to build, grow, and manifest. Alright, so that is what I have for pile number 2, the rainbow crystal point necklace. I hope that it resonated. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you soon. If you would like to stick around for pile number 3, that's next. Thank you. At pile number 3, if you chose the Rainbow Heart Chakra Pendant, this is your reading. We're going to start with the chakra dice to see what chakra should be pile 3's focus at this time. Ooh, okay, so green, and that's the heart chakra. So green heart chakra means love, compassion. It can be forgiving. It is heart-centered. It can be generosity, but it's centered around love. And green, the color green, can represent growth, vitality, health. And also another synchronicity is if you're watching card number 3 or pile number 3, you chose the heart-shaped pendant, and this symptoms is the heart if the heart chakra so is that's kind of cool too. Being blocked or having issues would be maybe heart disease, high blood pressure, and emotional symptoms would be lack of empathy, fear of intimacy. Some ways that unblocking the heart chakra would be through using rose quartz, heart poses through yoga, meditation, eating green foods, wearing green clothes, affirmations, meditations, and chant the sound ah. It says wear green on vacation. The power of green relaxes the nervous system, enhances mood and behavior. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started by pulling some cards. We're starting with the red root chakra for pile number 3. For pile number 3, red root chakra. Fog, veiled. Okay, so red root chakra is related to stability, safety, security. So right now it looks like that maybe you may be in a financially fogged in situation, maybe like a insecure, unknown, kind of what's next situation right now. Alright, so we're going to see about the orange sacral chakra next for pile number 3. Okay, milestone, and that's number 6, events. So A milestone can be anything from a wedding, a graduation, a new job, a success, anything. I mean, it can literally be like, you know, a birthday. And so you may be just nearing like a milestone birthday, and maybe feeling like you don't, you know, you shouldn't be feeling this at like this age, and I put that in air quotes. But there is no age telling us like when or where or how you can start something new. So that's a message for somebody out there. Don't let yourself kind of self-sabotage yourself. Don't let your self-talk be negative. All right, so for the yellow solar plexus chakra, for pile number 3, life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So again, there's some insecurity, maybe some instability, maybe the unknown, but the yellow solar plexus chakra is saying that there are some things that need to be healed, and you know, it might be good to get some sunshine, to I guess to learn more, right? Because it said shed light on the situations or things that are unknown at this time. Okay, and your focus card or your focus chakra was the green heart chakra, and we're pulling that next. So let's see. That gives us a little more detail for pile number 3, green heart chakra. Okay, snake. Live according to your divine essence, and that's the elemental kingdom. These cards are usually archangel cards, but that says elemental kingdom. Because it is card or pile 3's focus, I'm going to look for the book. Okay, so snake. Okay, snakes are messengers who bring warnings or remind you to look beyond the outer appearance of something or someone around you. Often they bear good news that change or transformation is on the way. When you think about snakes, you know, they shed their skin, so it may be time to kind of shed an old way of doing things and maybe starting something new. And that's just, you know, maybe where the uncertainty lies. You may have reached some kind of milestone, maybe like even retirement or changing of careers. All right, let's see what else the book says. Okay, they are powerful and pure, and snake magic offers a powerful energetic protection if you call on it sincerely. The guidance that this card is giving, it says you are asked to be very aware today, because the snake card is bringing you a message that something is about to happen. Are you ready to burst out of your skin and expand your life? Is it time to plan a holiday or move house? Is an opportunity going to be presented to you? On the other hand, this card may be offering you a warning. Can you trust the people around you? Look beyond the surface and listen to your gut instinct. Remember to call on snake magic if you need protection, if you feel you need protection, and know that this will keep you safe. Your guidance is to be ready for any eventuality. Tune into the wisdom of the universe that is available to you now. So, and that was for green heart chakra. So it is, if you feel that you need protection from others, make sure that you, you know, you do that. Protect yourself, set up boundaries, and live according to your divine essence. Be ready for a change. So be ready for milestone and the unknown. Alright, let's see what we can get for blue throat chakra for pile number 3. Blue throat chakra. Commitment. So, you may be getting married. You may be getting divorced. You may be making a commitment to a new job or a new partnership of some kind of arrangement, or some kind of, even a commitment, like a new lease or a living arrangement. Alright, we're going to pull a card for the indigo, or third eye chakra, for pile number 3. For pile number 3. Clairaudience. Have you ever heard your name being called when no one is actually there? Does a particular song or piece of music play in your head unexpectedly? Do you sometimes hear what others are thinking? These could be indicators that you have the ability of clairaudience. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there is a crow calling outside. The inner sense of hearing, the ability to hear names, dates, certain sayings, and yes, even songs and melodies. You may be receiving the information on a psychic or mediumistic level. Some people hear objectively, which is outside themselves, and others hear subjectively in their mind, as though through hearing messages in their own voice. So, third eye would be, you may be getting messages and you hear them. Next time you're outside, try this simple exercise if you'd like. Relax and close your eyes. Try to really listen to the sounds that are far off in the distance, be it the traffic, children playing, birds singing, or just people talking, and use the power of thought to stretch your listening, and then focus your awareness on the sounds closest to you. Listen to all the sounds at once. This special exercise is meant to develop and strengthen your mediumship, like inner sense of hearing. So you may be making like a commitment to kind of learn more, you may be receiving these messages, but at the time, at this time it's still kind of foggy, it's still kind of unclear, and this card talking about reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. You may be doing shadow work, making a commitment to work on shadow aspects in your life. Let's do a purple crown chakra message for pile number 3. Pile number 3 for the purple crown chakra. Okay, by the book, and that's card number 11, master number. So yeah, so you may be trying to do everything by the book. Maybe commitment, maybe it's unclear as to what is going on with your commitment. Maybe you want to get married, or maybe you are getting married, maybe you're getting divorced, maybe you feel as though tradition, because this was, can you trust everybody? So by the book, people around you may be kind of traditional. They may want what's traditional for you, and you may be wanting to live according to your divine essence. You may be uncertain about what you want. Alright, so the focus, though, was for the green chakra, which was the snake card, live according to your divine essence. I'm going to go ahead and pull another green chakra card. Since it's our focus, I want to be able to give pile 3 the most information. Okay, so aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. And this is with having to do with the green chakra. So maybe learn more about the chakra system, about the messages that you're receiving, maybe take a course or a class, maybe go back to school, maybe learn more about your partner or about this commitment, maybe learn more about the job, or because by the book that would also maybe be look into books about a subject, library for free resources, or look into books about the subject that you're feeling unsure. But definitely balancing all the chakras would be a good idea. Making a commitment to learn more and to trust trust the messages that you're receiving, or try and learn more about the messages that you're receiving so that you become more clear about what they mean to you. Alright, so next we're going to connect this whole reading together by doing some cards just on the whole chakra system, and then a short tarot reading, and then we're going to ask for some messages from heaven. Alright, so what does pile 3 need to know? Connecting them all together. Okay, Willow Spirit, flexibility. And that's card number 48. So yeah, so be flexible. It looks like somebody wants things done by the book. Maybe flexibility is needed during this time that things are still veiled. Flexibility might also be yoga, like bending willow, like a willow tree. Alright, what do we need to know for pile number 3? Dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. Yeah, so you are definitely receiving messages, and it'd be a good idea to try and learn more. Books would be a good idea for you right now, and writing down what your dreams, if you remember a dream, then it's a message. Is not just what I've heard, but I receive messages and dreams. I also receive them through music. I receive them through signs, symbols, synchronicities, license plates, animals. So yeah, and they can be they can be confusing. So alright, let's see, what is the message for pile number 3? Okay, so this, I was holding the card deck upside down, but the star card came out. You may be in Aquarius or dealing with an Aquarius. This is hope, healing, and a wish come true. What else for pile number 3? 6 of coins, give and take. It could be breadcrumbing, maybe an unbalanced give and take situation. Somebody's taking more than they're giving. Queen of Swords is and can be an air sign. which would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So, and she speaks the truth, and she wants to hear the truth. So hope, healing for a balanced situation. It may be important to speak up about that and learn more about a situation. Maybe either like speak up about this commitment, do things by the book, make sure the situation is fair. Okay, and this card came out in reverse, so it may be time to come out of a resting, kind of inactive phase. This card is a card of rest, rejuvenation, also healing, like the Star card. It may be a card of taking a break or vacation. It may be taking a step back from someone. But in reverse, it may be time to come out of that. It may also be, if we put it in its upright position, it may be sleep. So a good time to meditate, a good time to kind of write down those dreams, messages that you've been receiving, and so yeah, so be flexible. Stand up for kind of what you want. This is also a card of someone being defensive or defending yourself. So stand up for your kind of boundaries and stand up for what you want. So learn more about a situation. There is some kind of commitment or partnership. Do things. Somebody wants to do things by the book. Be somewhat flexible. The Seven of Wands does say that. Whoops! Just dropped a box. Seven of Wands does say that the challenge can be overcome, and this may be some kind of imbalance. Something's maybe unfair, coming out of a restful time and standing up for protecting yourself, standing up for yourself. But both of these are cards of hope, healing, and rest and rejuvenation. Alright, so now we're going to ask for messages from heaven. Here's a message from heaven. What are the messages from heaven for pile number 3? For pile number 3. Okay, talk to us. We are still listening. And that's card number 10. There are 2 owls in this picture. Card number 10 can be a completion, ending of something. And this card is card number 11. So that would be maybe a progression. And 4 and 8 is 12. 10, 11, 12. Alright, let's ask for one more message from heaven for pile number 3. We care about you, and we want you to take care of yourself. So that's the Seven of Wands there. So make sure that you are protecting yourself. Go out and plant new life seeds and sow for your future. card 23. 2 and 3 is 5. And that, with that dandelion seed head right there, the star being a wish card, this also reminds me of making a wish. Go out and plant new life seeds, sow for your future. So there is some kind of milestone. Things are unsure right now. You may need to shed light on the situation, hope and healing, listen to your dreams. You may need to learn something more and live according to your divine essence. Make sure you're not just trusting anybody. Remember, we got the 7 of Wands, and also protect yourself. So we care about you. We want you to take care of yourself. This is card of like exercise, eat well, sleep well. This one does talk about go out and plant new life seeds. This is, so listen to the messages that you're receiving flexibility might be exercise again. Make a commitment to yourself. Talk to us. We are still listening. And buy the book. Alright, so that is what I have for pile number 3. Thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Please let me know if it resonated down in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share if you haven't done so already. And I will see you next time. Thank you.